Hey, everybody, it's Eri from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and the market is presently quite bullish. The Bitcoin dominance is sitting at 66.06%. And what I've done here is I've set up to show you the volume and how it is flowing. The size of the box indicates the amount. So based on the market cap, you can see that Ethereum is grabbing a significant portion with an impressive 9.49% in the last 24 hours, followed by that volume grab with DOT, XRP, ADA, and Litecoin. And yeah, still Tether, a little bit too much for my liking. Now, when you go to Twitter, crypto Twitter is the best place to put your finger on the pulse in regards to sentiment. And XRP on Twitter, for whatever reason, is extremely bullish today. And no, I don't think it's because Brad Garlinghouse, the Ripple CEO, is the new Van Gogh, and nor do I think it is the CTO, David Schwartz, being the new Mona Lisa. Pause. But if we take a look at a tweet that was put out by Jungle Inc., wow, you can see he believes that's 28 cents that XRP was just at with his Ethereum, and Link, which just about doubled in value for him, will be the win. It appears in this tweet about 5 hours ago that he converted 13.62 Ethereum into XRP, 58,000 XRP. Wow, that is bullish. And Leonidas also had something to point out very interesting today. Jed has recently, for the last 25 days, had no sales of his XRP. And of course, there is some speculation as to why, because it coincided exactly with the lawsuit. But he's back selling again. Now, it is noted by Leonidas that Jed paused his sales in the past to allow a charity that he donated XRP to sell. However, we just don't know on this particular situation why he has resumed. Jesse Hines, the attorney who is making lots of comments in the space, he chimed in and said only a crystal ball could give us the answer. We also have a tweet from Mr. Garlinghouse, and I think it too is on the bullish side. He congratulates Gary Gensler to his new position as the SEC chairman and says that Ripple is ready to work with the SEC leadership and the broader Biden administration to chart a path forward for blockchain and crypto innovation in the US. Yeah, I have to admit, I read through a lot of the comments, and I have to agree, this is definitely on the bullish side. And let me just show you something that is also quite interesting. I am signed up with Zen Equity. I received an announcement that some common stock of Ripple sold as a fund in an express deal for $60 per share, wrapped in a $60,000 package, was snapped up in less than 12 hours. And that tells me two things. The demand is still strong for Ripple, the company. And of course, if the institutional investors or the accredited investor is bullish on Ripple, they believe in the Ripple vision, which is absolutely woven into the use of the digital asset as a neutral bridge currency, XRP. And the second thing it tells me is that the price did not drop from the last express deal. In fact, the share price is more than doubled in the last 11 months. So if there was a change in the market for the accredited investor, I don't think you would have seen these shares go out at $60, which was the same price just before the announcement of the lawsuit was made. And let me just show you something else. I mean, it just really, maybe I'm starting to, as I talk out loud now, I'm starting to maybe understand why everybody is so bullish on Twitter for XRP. SBI, who I think, is going to have a huge advantage as a fintech company making its public statement that it has no intention of wavering its support for Ripple and XRP, as they released in a statement on December 24th. They now have just laid 13,400 rails from inside Japan to 220 countries with its Remit card. So the Remit card will be used at those Lawson Bank ATMs in the 24-hour stores nationwide in Japan. They're on almost every corner. If you come to Japan, you'll really understand what I mean by that. And let me remind you that SBI Remit's transaction volume is #1 on RippleNet. And that was as of the beginning of 2020. So, wow. I just want to show you one more. This is Jeremy Hogan. He is an attorney who's also been chiming in a lot lately on crypto and XRP. And he brought a surprise at the end of his video today after he did a little more research on the solution that was settled on the suit between Kik and the SEC. He told everybody, what he did on a personal note. Have a listen.
And to end on a personal note, as I mentioned before, I had only owned Ethereum because I really was only very interested in smart contracts, and I really only took the time to understand Ethereum. But the last 2 weeks, I've learned more and more about XRP and prepping for these vlogs. I think I've done my due diligence now, and I understand what it makes possible, and it's very exciting, game-changing. And when I finished looking at all these things I went over today with you, well, I decided to jump into ownership of another crypto. Have a great day. Here we go.
So his order was submitted. I like his Pink Floyd in the background. Yeah, I tried to grab, I can see the bank he's banking with, but we can't see exactly what the size of his order was. Yeah, I looked carefully over and over, but that didn't come through. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's kind of, I found it to be a very interesting day, that's for sure. Okay, everybody, we're jumping to a little fluff. I'm going to take you up to the northern part of Japan. This is of the northern island of Hokkaido. It's a place I want to tell you about that's almost located in the middle of the island. There is a national livestock breeding center called Tokachi Ranch. It was established in 1909, and it is, I think it's located mostly because of its great pastures. And among the livestock are these big, beautiful draft horses, and 2 breeds in particular. And those 2 breeds have a history of helping the pioneers that settled this region. It would be the Breton horse from Brittany in the northern part of France, the northwest portion of France, from a native ancestral stock dating back thousands of years, usually chestnut in color, originally bred for both its military work and its agricultural assistance because of their strength and their durability. And the other breed is the Percheron. The Percheron is usually gray or black. It's known for its intelligence, actually. And they are bred in the western part of France. Very powerful, very tall. You know, I also have a personal interest in this horse because my great-grandfather, he actually, as a hobby, used to raise Percheron. So he was a big breeder. Yeah, I have some interesting photographs with he and his horses. So from the beginning of January to the end of February, every weekday, the public is invited to go see these horses get their daily run. And it is popular. Yeah, every year it's popular, especially for photographers. It attracts a lot of photographers. And I want to show you, as you can see in this photograph, this mare is just about 1 month away from foaling. Usually the March babies come just in time to greet the melting snow. A horse will carry their foals for 11 months, and this mother, soon to be mother, will be about 400 to 600 pounds or 272 kilograms lighter after she gives birth. Yeah, she'll drop that foal probably not in early March. They try to time it so that it happens at the end of March. And I just can't believe her size. And this is what one of those little kitties look like. Look at those legs. Look how sturdy those legs are. That is just, there's a funny term in Japanese called daikon ashi, which means you have legs like a radish, like a daikon radish. These are definitely daikon radish legs. Really so adorable and cute. They have, the conformation on these have from from all angles. They're just so incredibly muscled out. They're just a beautiful, beautiful animal. But you can see here how short their necks are in comparison to like an Arabian or a thoroughbred. And then you can see they have a fairly big muzzle and a big, their head is large in comparison to the size of their body, but it's a beautiful, beautiful animal. And then when these look to be about 6 months old, they're out there in the pastures having fun, playing with each other. Look at how muddy this one got. It's really, really fun to see these photographs. All right, everybody. Yes, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.